Hi then, it's 5 o'clock. 5 après-midi, so 5 o'clock in the afternoon on 9th of August 2021. At last, we're getting the hay cut. It's going to be a bit dodgy because it's going to get some rain between now and Friday, and there's supposed to be 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But my neighbour, who is really good, I'm a horrible haymaker. I cut in the wet and make it in the dry. That's the old adage, but I've never been a good haymaker because I'm always too quick. But the family next door, they're really good, and as I've explained before, they cut my hay because they're Chevrolets next door and they can't get water to them apart from transporting it themselves, and electric, so they use my electricity for the fence, my ticker box, and my well water. So for that they cut this field here and the next door field. I believe I've said it before. My first videos last year on YouTube were about the hay, and this is this year. And if you remember, I was saying the swallows are late this year, the end of April. Normally they come in last week in March, first week in April. Then there's the climate change, I suppose, and like I said before, I wasn't really a believer in climate change, but I'm afraid I do now. It's been a disastrous year for us all in farming, really disastrous. There's a guy in East Anglia who lost his oats crop a week before harvest this year. 90% of the heads were destroyed because of the hailstorm, and that's just one farm. So we're having to cut another field. I show you. Normally it's just 2 that we cut, but because we were short in the spring of growth, February, March, beginning of April, I had to grade the hayfield. So we were short. So what we're doing now, we're just going through the yard. That's the barn, the yard where the horses live in the winter. This is the old silage pit, which is their running out yard sort of thing in the winter. So what we're doing, we've got this field here which is a hectare, bang on a hectare, 1.007 or something. So undo that, put this over here, tied up nicely. Anyway, this field here with all these ruddy dots in, those dots were all over this field when we came in, but we've still got a couple of patches. But there we are, we're having a coat with it. So this field here is normally for the winter, which it was, and then when I use the hay field, I shut this up. I just use this bit, so we've used a quarter of it, and this field I shut up, and this is all clover. So God knows what this is going to feed like. It's going to take another 100%. So normally 2 days to dry out, the 3rd day to bale. This is going to take 4 days to dry out because it's such a broad leaf. All the grass is dead anyway. There we are. That's the grass, and that's the clover. It's going to make wonderful clover. So clover hay. So we're going to have to ration it, aren't we? We can't just sort of put a bale in the yard and let them have ad lib. We're going to have to ration it. But that's where the husbandry comes in. Forethought as to what you're feeding, how you're feeding, what the protein content is, what the fibre content is. So normally I just put a bale in, unwrap it, and lean over their troughs and just gobble away at it. But this year we're going to have to ration, especially this field. I suspect we'll have perhaps, I don't know, 7 bales out of it, 5 bales, we'll see. Anyway, there we are. I'll let you know what goes on. We've got the sun again. Full blast of the sun. Yesterday, oh god, that was awful. Luckily I'm doing a barn conversion. The loft in that barn over there. I might as well show you what I did last week. I took all the floorboards up there. Took me 2 days to clean the 6 inches of old hay and straw, cobwebs and God knows what else. So that's what it was like before. Now I've cut each beam here. You can see where I've cut the beam there and there. I've cut it all by hand with a saw. Crazy, eh? So that's all done to here, and then these floorboards are loose, so I shall put this one here. I'm going to put a 4x2 up there, and then I'm going to L-shape it from there like that, and it's going to rest on, so the floor is there, and this top here is going to be that top. And this one I shall probably put some L-shaped brackets underneath just to hold it. But this one and the one opposite are into the wall 6 inches, 8 inches perhaps. And then I'm doing it in 3 sections. I've done to here, so that's 4 meters by, where's my hand, 3 meters. 3 meters, God, you know, 3 meters, I'm not talking about. 5 meters that way, 4 meters that way. And then here there's going to be a trough, same design. Where is it? Here we are, here. And I'm going to take that down, out the wall, and that's going up in the park bit where I've got a foss, a little river ditch dug out, and the other one, that one, and that one. It's a massive job this is going to be. Get them out. It's going to be a bridge. There we are then, all peace and tranquil. So I will leave you all, love you and leave you, and I'll take another video tomorrow. Thanks a lot.